And remember, I've spent a long time on this book. So when you spend many, many years and it's your gift and it's what you love and it's truly your passion, it's not about the money or the fame, it's about what you absolutely love. This just happens beautifully in the way that God has dictated it to, has wanted it to. And for me, it doesn't take much for me to explode new motivation. My most recent chapter, on chapter 30 with Lily, I literally just went through 4 Batman games on YouTube playthroughs, and I was just like quickly pressing the fast forward button 10-second tanks, and I'd be like, screenshot, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. And then I would take the ideas, not copyright them, but just what happens is like when I see an idea, my mind explodes with possibilities, and it's like a universe warps around and everything starts like it just immediately slaps together, and it's hard to explain. I maybe one day I'll be able to explain it better. But for example, let's say my character Ryan and Lily are in a castle and we have a yellow rubber duck and we have red balloons and we have green confetti. Well, the yellow duck might be the chandelier, and then Ryan might be like, that's strange. And then the duck might quack, fall, break, and then next thing you know, balloons come out of it, and then the balloons have mouths that go, ha ha ha, and start laughing, and Lily's like, what the heck's going on here? And then they pop, and confetti falls, and then you hear, dun, 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 our guests have arrived, and then next thing you know, it's like a duck man who walks up from the throne, and he's like, welcome. So this is just something I said off the top of my head, but my story was never meant to be limited by the constructs of the world itself. It was supposed to be whatever it wants itself to be, which is why I lean on the mother, a reflection of the father being able to do anything. God has no limits, and I found that my storytelling became more magical when I broke the boundaries of limits and allowed anything to happen. And that kind of is how the whole structure of plant life being the entire world, even cups of tea that run around that you might drink out of. Things like Spirited Away were great inspiration, and so was that other one, Into the Abyss, just abnormal ways of thinking. And my writing has many layers of storytelling. It might be one story, but has a bunch of hidden lingo and everything. And I don't do this on purpose. I tell the story, and then I realize after, oh, there's a lot of deep meaning behind this, and I hadn't even realized.